75% to here, full speed through the 20. You'll peel off, you'll grab water. We're going to start our day right here over there by the hoop and the hurdles, okay? Here we go, on you. So 75, full speed. Good. Some lateral agilities, working into the hoop, reducing hitting surface. So you'll start right here. You're going to go all the way across, okay? Again, don't do it facing. I'm just doing it kind of haphazardly, but going all the way across. Once you get all the way out, exit out this end hurdle, don't try to start it here. Get all the way out so you have a good rush angle. You're going to work into the hoop. Keep your feet moving. I don't want to see you planting or stopping your feet at the top right here to try to get this rag, okay? So I don't want that. I want you to keep working your feet. On a drive-by, you're going to go down, grab the rag, high rip, finishing in between the hurdle and the cone, okay? Remember, I always like to finish, no matter what. Like, you could slip and fall or screw up or something like that over there. I want to see you finishing through the cone, okay? So all the way through the cone, make sure that we got that dialed in, because that's something I cannot coach. That's a you thing. Okay, do a walkthrough real quick so you feel good about it. If you're rushing off the edge and you give this blocker a lot to block, he'll put his hands on you, he'll wash you out. But as you start to work and take it down, now his hands are going to miss, and then we need that rip to clear a resetting hand. Okay, so that guy starts to reset his hands or put his hands right here. Now you rip, and there you go. Now they're going to go away. So make sure I get that rip in nice and high, okay? Here we go. Number one, make sure you're going across hard, full speed. There you go. Good, good, good. Attack, dip, rip, finish, all the way through. Again, like, don't leave your rip up like this the whole time. Pull it down, run, full speed all the way through. I'll take it. Got to make sure your arms are matching up with your legs. So opposite arms, opposite legs, okay? They all got to work in sync. I shouldn't say match up, but what I mean is they are in sync with what your lower half is doing, okay? So, like, you got to make sure if I'm picking up that left leg, it's my right arm. If I'm picking up that right leg, it's my left arm. Just like how you would walk, right? Like, you walk, you swing, you have this natural kind of, motion. Your arms and your legs are not attached together or doing this as you walk, right? Like, they're not out of sync like that. So get in sync, make sure you're pumping your arms and be coordinated, okay? Here we go, round two. Let's go full speed. Let's go push across. There you go, much better. Dip, rip, run, all the way through. Okay, like, you should get this thing and like fucking fly, okay? Like, we're gonna turn on the jets at that point. You okay with me, cousin? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure I'm not mad. I always just like, I'm animated, right? So, yeah, again, pull it down. So again, rip and run. At that point, I've done my job. I am flying through this to try to go kill the quarterback, okay? So make sure you pull it down and run. Here we go, round three. Come on, push across, good, run it, dip, rip. It's okay, it's okay. So again, if you're blessed to get ready for a combine, getting ready for the NFL at one point, you're gonna make millions of dollars because you did this drill properly. Again, when you're doing like the figure 8 drill, you see those towels inside the hoop, right? They do 1 million reps of those during their combine prep because they only get one shot to do it at the NFL combine. If you miss that towel or that rope or that rag or whatever's down the ground, you pretend you have it and you keep going. If you stop mid-drill, you probably lost a bunch of money just because you screwed that up, okay? So it's a one-shot deal. If you don't get it, it's okay. Act like you had it in your hand, still finish your rip, and still get all the way through, okay? Here you go. We got one more on this side, and then we'll go the other way. Let's go. Come on. Push across. There you go. Come on. Good, good, good. Run it. Dip, rip, finish. There you go. Better rep. Better rep. Good job. Thanks, sir. Jump to your other side. Catch your breath. On it, right? You just go straight down. You're just going to drop off the cliff. Okay, so the way I coach is you don't want to slowly descend into the runway like a plane does, right? Like, if you are slowly coming down, offensive lineman has a chance to pick you up on the, approach and put his hands on you. Okay, we don't want that. We want it to be a surprise so we can show off all of this frame. When the hands come, I'm now taking it down and I'm going underneath this punch. Okay, so if you need to throw yourself down, I would say throw a chop, just to kind of help you get your pad level down. Otherwise, just drop off that cliff, get the rag. Again, nice high rip, pull it down and run, okay? Here we go. There you go, come on, push across, good. Run it, dip, rip, There you go. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, you don't need that reach right now. You just rip and run. Okay, ain't nothing to reach for. We'll got a chance to reach in a bit. Because what I really would like to do is stay tight to this hoop. Again, when you come off this hoop and you're fading out here and then having to turn back in late, you're fading away from that blocker. Now you give him space, he has a chance to run after you and cut you off right as you're going for the quarterback. So there won't be anything to reach for because you're getting washed out, right? Stay tight. And now that blocker's behind me, there is nothing you can do other than push me in the back and push me towards the quarterback, right? Now you can reach and go for the ball. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, there you go. Good, good, good. Run it. Dip. Rip. Again, rip first before you reach. It's okay. I got you. Come back over there real quick. Just do it without the hurdles first. Again, ragged rip and run. No reach. On you whenever you're ready. Yeah, just go. No, just going around the hurdle. Just clean that up. Around the hurdle. Go, go, go. Come on. Dip. Rip. Keep your edge. There you go. It's all right. Woo! All good. But see, that's the purpose of dropping that hand down. It's supposed to help you keep your edge, right? Like, so if you feel like you can't come up, first keep your edge and then pop up and go make the play. So some guys are able to scramble from that position, but that's the reason why I do a drill like this, is to help you with your, what is called a kickstand. You okay?
Yeah.
All right. Don't be afraid to fall down. I don't give a shit, right? Like, I want to help you get better. What will happen is if you don't get up or if you fall down to the ground, now you're going to have a 300-pound lineman finish on you, and he's going to separate your shoulder or break your collarbone, right? I'd rather that not happen. You slip and fall, get back up and run, right? Okay. Yeah, go right ahead. We got 2 more on this side, then we're moving on. Here we go. Push across. Good. Run it. Dip. Rip. Better round. Yeah, just again, finish inside the hoop. All the way through, please. All the way through. You can do it, baby. Got 1 more. Give you some water. Yeah, again, stay tight. Again, you don't want that guy to be able to reset his hands, so just cut off the reset. Here we go. Last one, best one. Make this one like your favorite or your best one so I can clip it for later. Here we go. Come on, push across. Good. Run it. Dip. Rip. Not bad. Not bad. Still like the, again, I don't want to shit on the reach. I know why we all do it, right? What I'm just trying to remind you is there's nothing to reach for, number 1 right now.
I need to keep the habit.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm telling you my thoughts on that, right? There's nothing wrong with it, but number 1, there's nothing to reach for. But then number 2, it's kind of happening with your rip, and you're shortening up your rip to get into the reach. So you're not clearing the blocker. So now you have someone attached to you still as you're trying to go for the football. You're having to do this bitch, right? Yeah. I want that rip up, and I don't care if this guy's 6'6", 340 pounds, All-American, blah, blah, blah. If you throw your rip high enough, those hands will pop off. Now you have no one attached to you as you go for the football. We take a much better angle to the quarterback. Now we're knocking it out of his hands. If I don't finish my rip, now 6'6" and 340 pounds is able to push my body frame all the way this way. There's no reason to reach now because I can't go for the ball. That's the reason why. So I'm not shitting on it. Continue to do it if you'd like, but first finish your rep. And then now we're in business. Go get some water. Go ahead. No, I'll talk a little bit. I'm going to tell you a couple things we're going to do. Going to work hezzy jab and reduce on the pulls. Then we're going to kick over there very quickly. You're going to do some zigzag, just dropping the hand inside, hand down, just like you did over here where you're trying to dip down. Just going to do a few reps of that. Just again, continuing to work on reduction and hitting surface. You're going to be doing it here with shoulder turn. So you're reducing in this manner, and then you're going to be over there doing zigzag when you're dropping your hand down to the turf inside the ring. Those are the 2 ways you're going to be taking that target away from the blocker. Okay, so whether it's violent shoulders, getting that hitting surface reduced so that way the punch is glancing off you, or going underneath the punch by having great body lean and putting that hand down to the ground. Those are the ways that you're going to be able to beat those guys when you play. Okay, so we're going to make sure we rep it enough to make it more muscle memory for you. Okay, so the more the better. Here we go. So you're gonna be right foot, right? Are you right-handed? Yeah. Okay, so we'll start on your right foot. So when you're working into these poles, the poles represent what? Blocker, right? So when we close on these poles, make sure you treat it like the blocker. You're trying to sell that movement inside to that guy, right? So I'll do it left foot coming your way so that way you can see me. So I'm closing full speed. I'm running, running, running. As I start to get closer, here's my hezi, okay? My hezi's gonna get my balance and my timing right, so that way I can actually do my jab. So I'm closing, hezi, jab. My jab foot lands on the line but doesn't go past the line, okay? I don't wanna jab into this blocker's frame, or else now I got a lot that he can punch, right? Or he's got a lot that he can punch. I wanna make it look like I'm gonna jab into him, right? So I'm influencing his hands without getting all into his frame and getting punched. Now, second set finishes vertical, and then I just keep climbing, okay? So the whole drill looked like this. I'm just gonna do these first 2 pulls, and then that way you have a good idea. So I'm here, I close, hezi jab, second set is finishing vertical, making sure that I'm climbing into the next movement. Does that make sense? All right, do a couple practice rounds to get a good feel of it, and then we'll jump into it full speed. Here, you're not a receiver, right? Like it's gonna take a lot longer for you to transition into your move. Plus, those hands are gonna be on you faster, right? You have space out there as the receiver. You can kind of, if that guy's in zone coverage, you can play with that a little bit and sell it before he tries to get his hands on you. Right now in the trenches, those guys are right next to you usually, so we want to try to keep those hands tighter. Okay, and then again, second step finishes vertical. So you have this jab foot that lands. You're selling it with your head and shoulders. This second step has got to climb. Okay, so we don't want it to be here and pausing our momentum, right? So we want to keep things moving so that way when we jump into our move, we're just passing those guys up. Does that make sense? No moves. We're not throwing anything right now. We're just
like to get around the pole like this kind of.
Nope. Nothing. We're just selling it with our head and shoulders inside right now. We're separating it all, and then eventually we'll put it all together. Okay, so hezi jab first. Doing one more practice round with the things I just talked about. Sell it first. Hezi jab, harder. There you go. There you go. Good. Like those last 2 are what I was looking for. Okay. Now just remember, don't let your jab foot go past the line. Okay. Otherwise, I'm okay with that. All right. Now, full speed. Okay. Make sure we're violent, fast. Just do your best. That's all I ask. Like I can live with a lot. We'll get better. We got plenty of time to get better too. What I can't handle is not going full speed or giving it your best effort. So just do that for me. We'll be okay. All right. Here we go. Number 1. Come on, attack, sail it inside, come on, good, come on. Last one, there you go, not bad, just bring those hands inside. Again, you have this hand out here, you gotta keep these hands around your frame. You're right here, you're gonna do it coming the other way now. So once you do right foot, you stay there, now you're gonna do left foot coming back. Here we go, sail it inside, scoot out a little bit, you gotta have a proper rush angle, there you go, right there. Now you can sail it without going past the line. There you go, come on, attack, good, come on, good, not bad. Yeah, just keep getting reps. This will get better for you as you keep doing it. So again, watch where my hands are at. Hands stay here. Boom. Selling it inside. Hard jab inside. My head and shoulders can flash past this pole, but not my foot. See where my foot lands? I don't want it here. I want to get it here. Then I can press back to my gap and get back on my line. Okay, so what I don't want to see is you start here and then you can't really sell it because you're afraid to go past the pole. So I'm stomping and my momentum stops, right? I want to get back to my rush angle. That way when I can really sell that jab, and out of my jab foot, I can press back to my line, okay? Or press back to my gap. Good? Here we go, round 3. Here we go, baby, come on. Sell it inside, Okay, not bad. Again, like you like to slip things. I'm gonna correct you in a second because we're not gonna be slipping things in a bit. We're gonna be doing shoulder turns, so that movement won't be able to, can't bring it with you. So I can't have you do this, right? So what I want is for this to start happening at some point. So turning those shoulders. So again, try not to revert back to old habits, things that you feel comfortable doing. I want you to challenge yourself. Just do this, okay? That's all I'm asking you to do right now. So you're coming out of that because you wanna like add something to it? Don't. Just head and shoulders inside. Here we go, round 4. Absolutely. Thank you. Go ahead. Slow it down for yourself. Not bad. Again, like you're going to kind of opening the shoulder up a little bit. That's okay. Again, like just 1, 2. Make sure you're climbing out of that jab foot with your second step getting vertical. And we'll be okay. Do that round coming back now. Then we'll scoot that one full speed. So you see the importance of this. Like I've told him this several times before. The setup is more important than the move. I can give a rip about the move. If you don't have the proper approach, these guys are going to block you. Okay, I watched a 5-star online just a couple days ago. going against another 5-star at like some camp. I forget. I think it was even like Rivals or something like that. And he's trying to work this cross chop, but he's just running into it, right? Now the blocker had a chance to, or he had a chance to beat the blocker, but he got too deep and he didn't set it up, so this blocker was able to land his hands while he was still out over his skis a little bit. He was lunging for it. He's able to get his hands on him, and so A, the rusher didn't get by him. B, the rusher now had to think about his counter, and then the blocker recovered and washed him down. So it could have won if he had set it up. If he gets this guy to sit down, now the blocker punches and shoots his hands here, and he stops his feet. Now I can get into my cross chop, and I have a chance now to beat him. But if this guy's able to roll with you, and you're just trying to jump into it, right? Come with me. And even if it's just one hand or two hands on, like I'm washing out. Now I got a counter, and then he sees it coming, right? So we want those blockers to sit down, and we want them to punch their hands when we want them to, not when they want to. So that's why it's important to set this thing up. So work this hezzy jab. Remember, just don't slip that shoulder. Okay, here, bang, just head and shoulders inside like you're trying to peek around the wall. Okay, here we go. There you go, come on. You got this. Hezzy jab, hezzy jab, hezzy jab. There you go, not bad, not bad. Again, just more of this on the approach. Like you're trying to, if you had maracas in your hands, you hear them shake, right? Sometimes receivers got the gloves with the little beads on the top of them, so that way they can hear themselves beat the drum before they work their run or work their route, okay? 2 more rounds, there and back. We gotta get this cleaned up now. Let's go, attack, full speed. Go get it, like you're trying to play the game now. Come on. There you go, good. Hey, those aren't bad. Those are your best ones so far. That feel good? Yeah, they look good. I'm not bullshitting you, right? Like, those were probably your best ones. Okay? Do that coming back this way now. Remember, sell it. Get this blocker to think about you as you're on the approach. Your move can miss, and I get this guy to sit down and punch. I mean, I could completely whiff on a club swim, a swipe, whatever. But he's stuck in the mud there. Okay? So the harder you sell it, the more reaction you're going to get out of this guy. Let's go. Come on. Sell it to him. Sell it to him. Let's go. Come on. Bring him inside. Bring him inside. Good. Come on. Hard. Not bad. Not bad. Again, I think probably 3 and 4 are your best ones. Got a little rush on 1 and 2. It's all good. So again, I know you've worked on this stuff on your own. Now that you have me, like, we're going to work this a lot. We will probably start every training with some position-specific movements like this. But you need to do this as homework. Hezzy jab, and what you're going to do next is reducing hitting surface with shoulder turn. You need to work this stuff as much as you can, as often as you can, so that way you understand how important it is to get a blocker to stop his feet and shoot his hands when you want him to. Okay, when you do that, I'm telling you, man, swipe can miss, cross chop can be ugly, club swim can be a little funky, whatever. We have a chance to still win, though. Okay, and not only that, I can show you film on those things being true. I'm not just, blowing smoke up you know what. Like, this stuff happens every fucking week for every fucking team. And when a pass rusher's getting vertical and his moves kind of fall apart, but the setup was good, got a chance to win. Or guys who aren't pass rushers, who are blitzing backers, who are safeties coming up into the box and coming off the edge. They just got a little head fake or a little shake. Running back jumps inside when he bit on that second step, and now safety's coming in to make a big play. So, like, you just got to have a little bit of setup, and you can go a long way. Okay? All right. Shoulder turn. So, shoulders, remember, hands are behind the back. Okay, you're on the approach. We need that hezzy before this drill, so that way we can get our timing and our balance good. You're closing right down the middle of the pole. We need that hezzy to make sure we're not running into the poles. And then from there, violent shoulders, reducing your hitting surface. Okay? Again, as you're doing that, you should be stepping through. Watch my lower half. So not only am I taking the shoulders away, I am also stepping through. So you will be working your moves in this manner, whether it be swipes, club swims, cross chops. When you get into your club, everything's a step through now, okay? So we're not going to flip hips, okay? We're not going to do that. We're not stepping through, and it's going to take a lot longer for us to transition and get downhill. We're going to step through, get deeper into that blocker's hip, go get vertical and make a play, okay? So do a couple practice rounds real quick, just snapping your shoulders right here on 1. So you go this way again. There you go, good. Pop back, do it again, going the other way. Good, again, let's get a few more. Good. Yeah, big shoulders. I want you to really snap those shoulders. There you go. Like that. Going the other way. 2 more. 2 more. Good. Last one. Bring your head with you. Don't look straight ahead. When you go to snap, and you're snapping this way, you should be looking towards the press box. When you go this way, looking towards the canister. Good shit. There we go. Good. All right, now you got to do it going forward. Okay, so again, you got to keep that technique and all that violence with the shoulders as you work into the next pulls. Remember, we're going fast, so if you start to climb into the next pull and you get a little out of control, what can you do? With hezzy. Recover with stutter. Say it. Recover with stutter. Okay, so like if this guy's jump setting me or oversetting me, I would use that hezzy or that stutter to get back on time, so that way I can beat him back inside, or whether it can still be power, right? You can still run him over. All right, here we go. Let's see it. Full speed, baby. Get it. Snap those shoulders. Good. Snap those shoulders. Good. Good. Not bad. Finish vertical on that last one. That's okay. Just finish vertical. You have to corner on 4. Good job. Like that. Big shoulders. Snap them. Let's go. Going the other way. Or going back, I should say. Here we go, baby. Come on. Attack it. Violent shoulders. Violent shoulders. Good. Snap those shoulders. Look at both sides. Look that way. Look this way. There you go. Like those last 2. We're cooking, baby. 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. Come on. Violent shoulders. Violent shoulders. Come on. Snap those shoulders. Good. Looking that way. Looking this way. Looking that way. Good job. Good. Here we go. Last one. Best one. Let's go, baby. Big shoulder turn. Big shoulder turn. Let's go. Take it away. Good. Take it away. Good. Take it away. Very nice. Very nice. Little stumble on 4. That's okay. Good stuff. All right. Very quickly down here. Down here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get a ball out of the back. I forgot to put a ball there. Exposition. Can you grab me that cone right there? Yeah, that one. Thank you. Like, my goal is to get you better. So if we can't do it because you're tired, I need to, like, you need to just tell me, Coach, I need a minute. And then, boom, I got you, baby. We'll be fine. I did need that cone. All right. It's actually, these cones I need to move that way. Quickly. Zigzag. Okay, on the approach to 1, you'll be grabbing those, the tennis ball. On 2, when you're going this way, you're going to be putting that tennis ball into the ground. I want you to plant it into the ground. Okay, we're not going to do this heavy. We're going to do this heavier next time, but I just want to intro the drill. So again, you're attacking, getting vertical, 2, 3, or 4 point stance over there. I'll go down to get the ball. Remember, I'm trying to grab and put that hand flat down on the ground and grabbing it like that. When I'm doing that, I'm also turning my inside toe around this hoop. So I grab it, transfer hands, right here, turning that inside toe, planting that ball down to the ground, finishing this direction. You got a lot, nice little runway right here. Slow up, please don't get hurt there, okay? So full speed on these. Just make sure that you're trying to turn that inside toe. Don't try to grab the ball like, just really lightly. Try to drive that hand down to the ground and like try to almost like shove that ball into the ground when you're picking it up, and then doing the same thing when you're going this way. Yeah, I don't want you to scoop it. I want you to go down and grab it. So hard, boom, yeah. And don't need a rip out of that. You just grab it, drop the hand on 2. Okay, so again, no rips or no working into it if you don't need to. Good? Okay, just do like 2 rounds of this and then we'll move on. I just want to intro this drill. 2, 3, or 4 point stance right there. It's up to you. Oh, 3/4? Absolutely. Go right ahead. Yes, sir. There you go. Good, and finish. And then you'll stay there and you'll do it coming back. Do 3/4 going the other way now. Turn that toe. Turn that toe. There you go. Better on 2. Good. That's why, like, you turn that inside toe. Now we're going to get better with ankle flexion. We're going to get better bend at the top of the rush, right? We're not going to waste a lot of feet and time here at the top. This is who? What does this ring represent? The blocker, right? So if we get stuck here or move too slowly, he's going to put his hands back on us, even if we are able to reduce. Okay, so we want to keep this moving. We're a moving target at all times, okay? So just don't get stuck here. Here we go. Let's go full speed, there and back. We're moving on. Come on. There you go. Keep your feet. Finish. Finish, finish, finish. I know, got a little runway there. I still want to, blaze it till we get close to running into that stuff. One thing, false step. Remember, we're not going to have this. If you're in that 2-point stance, you don't want this foot to go back before you go forward. So clean up your false step. Make sure your first step is vertical. Getting into that neutral zone, putting pressure on that blocker right now. Okay, so no false steps. Here we go, last one. Get water after this. There you go. Come on, take it down. Good. Finish. Not bad. Again, just an intro to what you're going to do next time, okay? Grab water, take a couple minutes. Recover. We're going to slow things down over here, but still, need your focus, and I want you dying on me. Step. So we're going to work on having this inside leg driving through. That's your step through leg. So as you're working around the hoop, you are swiping, you'll reset, and just keep working in that manner. So then when you drop the ball, hopefully muscle memory kicks in. We're carrying our hands in the right place. We have the proper spacing. We're throwing that swipe through the zone and making sure we're not getting our hands dropping or getting really sloppy with it, right? And again, on the back end, it can get loose. Okay, and then we'll be able to work swipe full speed around that hoop real quick, okay? Then we'll pivot into swipe rip. We're gonna do my 2x1 drill, so you'll get 2 swipe rips close. Bang, bang, then you'll get down 2, 3, or 4 point stance. You'll get to tech me. I'll be at the top of the rush. You can stutter or you can hit it speed. I'll explain both to you so that way you know which one you want to do. And then we'll get into some counter club swim after that. I can't really flash one-on-ones like I would like to, so I might just do some like slower or top of the rush stuff. I might do, what I do is it's called call outs. I'll let you know what the set is and how to attack that, so that way you understand, like, if you were game planning for a game, it's almost an opportunity to, like, okay, so I'm going to stay on my line, but if this guy's oversetting me, how would I approach that? So we might do call outs as opposed to traditional one-on-ones. When my back is healthy, I'll give you the extra reps that we missed today. Okay? Perfect. Ready to roll? Let's get it. You're going to have your inside foot back to start. Outside foot will be upfield. You're going to have your hands tight. So come over here and see it from the front side. So again, you're going to carry your hands up here around your chest. Okay, make sure you're not dropping around your waist or getting too high around your chin. Keep it right here. This is where the offensive lineman's going to punch anyways. So throw it in this manner. But as you go to step with this inside leg, you're turning your shoulders and you're swiping with this ball. You should get your hands all the way over here. Then you'll reset. And you're just going to do this around the hoop as you're driving that inside leg, snapping those shoulders. When you start, your shoulders and your frame should not be facing the hoop. So I want your shoulders and your frame this way. And then when you go to snap, now your shoulders and your frame are facing the hoop. Okay, so we're not going to be here, like this the whole time. Okay, where our shoulders and everything are starting to face the hoop. Get them back to here, and you're snapping in that manner all the way through. Okay? Here you go, sir. You're going to start by facing out this way towards the wall. Remember, outside leg is up, inside leg is back. Stepping through as you swipe. There you go, reset. Next, there you go, just taking it one step at a time. There you go, good. Reset. Snap those shoulders. Good, bring your head with you. Don't leave your head back. You can't turn your shoulders like you want. Facing the hoop. There you go, reset. There you go, reset. Keep your balance. Step through. Boom. Reset. Snap those shoulders. Good. Come on. You're getting, so like a lot of wiggle when you're finished, right? When I go, I can try to do it without the ball. I snap, I reset. I'm able to kind of hold that position a little bit. Because when you go to work around this blocker, you need to be balanced. If you start to kind of wiggle or fall out of that rush, he didn't have to put his hands on you too much, right? So try to stay balanced as you're working that. There you go, reset. Hold that position a little bit. There you go, much better. Reset. Good, do one more. Not bad. So again, like you're fading towards that back leg, I want you to lean into the hoop and stay tight. Okay, you should be putting a lot of pressure on that step through leg. We'll do one more with the pressure on that step through leg. Feel the weight towards the inside foot. Better. Look at you, able to hold that now, huh? Good. We're going to go the other way. Inside leg is back. There you go. Remember, put weight on that front or that inside leg so you can lean into the hoop. There we go. Reset. Come on. Snap those shoulders. Boom. There you go. Come on, keep doing it. Good. Reset. Come on. There you go. Come on, reset. Take it away. Good. Bring your head with you. Your head's staying back.
Yeah.
Come on. There you go. Again, eyes on your target. So like your eyes looking out this way when you're working a swipe, which means it's going to take a lot longer for your head to come with you naturally because your head or your eyes are this way. Get your eyes here. Now when you go to snap, your head should come with you a little faster. Yeah, there you go. Now look at your target. I got this hand here for that reason. Boom! Look at that. That's nice. Do it again. Come on, 2 more. Boom. There you go. Come on, last one. Now you understand the drill, huh? Bang. There you go. All right, let's do one more round quickly. There and back. Try to speed it up now. So you're trying to go boom, boom, almost like you're boom, boom. Just big steps. Okay, driving it inside leg. Come on. Boom, bring your head with you. Boom, there you go. Come on, again. Drive that inside leg. Come on. It's a little, yeah, drive it all the way through. One more. There you go. Now stay, don't fall out of that. Go the other way. So like part of this stuff too, real quickly, is you're allowed to mess up. I'm not saying you can't, but like staying locked in all the way through. You want to continue to have opportunity. You want to make people happy. You pretend everything matters here. You make sure every snap, every position, every critical coaching point that they're telling you about, you take that super serious, and then you just try to hold on as long as you can. Other people can fall out of that thing. Other people can mess it up. You're not them. You want to separate yourself from the pack. You may not be the best out there, but you can separate yourself because you do these drills better than everybody else. So the coach feels confident in putting you out there in a critical moment. Now you have opportunity to make plays. Okay? So snap these things off without falling out of it or getting unbalanced, if you can. Here we go. Come on. There you go. Reset. There we go. Now do it again. Boom. Do it again. Boom. Do it again. Boom. Do it again. Boom. Fuck yeah, dude. Like, that's what I'm talking about. There's just there's purpose to those movements there. Better. They look a lot better. Do you agree or disagree? You could talk. Yeah. They look a lot better as opposed to hitting it and just kind of like stumbling out of that thing. Okay? All right. Starting on the cones, you're over there. You can drop the ball. That thing. Now that I got the ball done, I can kick it over there. That was a terrible throw. I'm sorry. Try to get that over it. All right, so starting right here, you're going to work into the hoop, okay? Facing this way. So I have you going this way because I'm going to use this line as reference. I don't want to see you flying past this line when you finish out, okay? So what'll happen is 2, 3, or 4 point stance here. You get vertical. Again, you're here swiping around the hoop, okay? I might or might not be in the hoop. Get all the way through. Now here's where I don't want to see you flying past this line. We should be hugging up this hoop at all times, okay? So you have to be in between the hoop and this line on the finish. So once I finish, I exit out and I'm through this cone over here, okay? So again, throwing swipes around the hoop. When you go to exit, I don't want to see you fading away from the hoop. I want you to stay tight, okay? Walk through it real quick so you feel good about it. So again, now it's a full speed movement, right? So you're throwing those swipes. So swiping around the hoop, there you go, keep going. Driving that inside leg as you're doing it. And then when you exit, right, you should be exiting between that line and the hoop. You'll stay over here and then you'll do it working back the other way. So, okay, go ahead, walk through it. There you go, turning those shoulders, stepping through. Boom, and then exiting out. There, so again, like when you go full speed, right? Put this in my pocket. When you go full speed, I'm here, and I'm just turning those shoulders, snapping, stepping through, boom, and then I'm exiting out this way. Okay? Lots of swipes. Good, good? All right, here we go. Again, violent shoulders, step through, hit that swipe. Let's go. Come on, throw it. Come on, swipe, swipe. Better on 5. There you go. Again, those hands got low. Remember, that's why we started with the ball here. Should we swipe it across your chest up here, okay? Yeah, keep those hands high. Remember, finish your swipes before you work to the next part of the move. Here we go. There you go. Come on. Keep a swipe. Keep a swipe. Finish. Yeah, not only do you have to finish through, you're again, reverting back to old tendencies, right? Did I tell you not to have your hands doing this? Here, go a little slower if you have to. It's totally fine. Just make sure you carry those hands high and make sure you're swiping across your chest. Okay, but you saw me. He knows my back is barking right now. I had to take 2 days off because my back was hurting, right? But doing this movement right here, if you watch me, you tell me if my hands are on different levels. As I go, right, I'm swiping across my chest. And look at me, I'm going a little slower when I do it, right? Slow it down. But when you're doing it, snapping those shoulders, stepping through, and keeping your hands on the equal level.
I think I'm too focused on my feet getting around.
Yeah, and so what's more important, your upper half or your lower half in this movement? Huh?
Upper half.
Why is it important?
'Cause that's what's beating the blocker.
That's what's beating the blocker, and then this is what the blocker's trying to attack anyways, right? They're not going to attack your feet. You might take a second to beat them. Hopefully the ball's still in the quarterback's hands when you go to make a play. But what you got to make sure you're doing is reducing that hitting surface. And again, if you got to fight the hands as you're doing that, you know, you might take a second to beat them, but you're still up here battling. You could have a chance to still win, right? But if your feet are the more concerning and you're not snapping those shoulders, this guy's sticking you. I don't care how great your feet are at that point. You're still square. That offensive line is going to lock you up and hold you. You know what that feels like, right? It sucks. I don't want that for you, okay? So turn those shoulders, step through, keep those hands on equal level. You say hold the ruler. Okay, so like you were holding that ball, your hands didn't get a chance to drop. Now as you're trying to go faster, your hands are doing this, right? Here, bang, okay, all the way through. You got 2 more rounds, we got to move on. Snap them off, baby. There you go, come on, throw it, good, come on, rotate those shoulders, finish.